Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today, Thursday the 7th of November, we are down here in the orchard carting some cider apples. As you can see, conditions are less than favourable. Pretty mucky actually. The worst part is having to get out and put the pipes in on the trailers, the brakes and the hydraulics and the lights. Yeah, you get pretty mucky. So I've got my trusty waterproofs on, got my overalls as well, and just trying to make the best out of it. So it's actually quite an enjoyable job. First morning I've done it, and yeah, it seems to be going well other than the weather. So I got my John Deere overalls on today, driving the Fendt 724, so it's a bit like being a Liverpool fan and wearing a Man United top, but hey ho, quite enjoy these overalls. They've grown on me over the past few days, kept me nice and warm, nice and dry and clean, so not going to complain one bit. But yeah, anyway, a bit of a short haul from the orchards. Road's not too mucky at the moment actually, so if it gets bad then we get the Manitou and a bucket brush on it, but at the moment it's not too bad. We're taking most of it off on the track. So yeah, these are first year we've used these trailers. These were custom built by AW trailers, which some of you have probably heard of, but they're actually only local here in Herefordshire, probably about 20 minutes away, not even that, maybe yeah, 15-20 minutes away. So they're custom made orchard, well, apple trailers, hold about 5 ton, but at the moment we're just doing once up and once down on the run. So once up and take the trailer, which is why I've got like a 3/4 load now and it's not brimming full. It's also to avoid running down the orchard tracks too much, and in between the rows of the orchard as well, because obviously it is very wet, so trying to reduce our movement. So yeah, anyway, I will let you join me when we're back at the hopper. Right, so just coming down the track now into the farmyard. We've got a hopper here which we use for grading potatoes, but also for grading the cider apples over. So as we come around the corner, this is only my 5th load ever with these trailers. Last year we got contractors in the end, so we're doing a slightly different system, but at the moment the apples are going into the 2 bays there. Single axle trailers as well, so bear with me. I've not done a lot of this, but we are going to try and reverse somewhere near straight up to the hopper. Lift the trailer up on the spools just enough so you can see underneath, and then using mirrors to guide you back somewhere near. Sorry if I move my head a bit quick, try not to. So just trying to get the those back bits over the rubber like that, pull forward a little bit, so to avoid hitting the tailgate on the thing on the hopper. Lift all the way up, and there we go. Now we're going to go and see Big Boss Raphael, so I'm going to take my phone with me because I don't know how far the Wi-Fi goes. Let's see what he said. Raphael's a Polish friend of Matthew's, who I talk about, who drives the combine and works here. Raphael comes over every year and just helps us out, so we'll see what he has to say. Probably something rude. You're on camera. You want to explain what you're doing? On camera. So the apple's coming through and going up into the bays there, ready for the lorries. You've gone red now, you're blushing. Try not to trip over that. You wave. So this is all the waste coming out. Any waste, apples, leaves, twigs, things like that get taken out, and then Raphael sorts out any stones, things like that. There's Jack J's guys carting the poultry muck, and then yeah, you can see into the hopper here. So yeah, literally there's like the guards, they all get taken out, and all the grass and things, and end up in that trailer. Spuds are in these stores, and yeah, then lorries come and collect them pretty soon after. So kind of like pick to order, because you get permits. Tip it up again. Yeah, you get permits, so a bit like with the potatoes in sort of Jan, Feb, that sort of time. You have like a load at a certain time of the day, a bit like with the pea vining, which I did up in Lincolnshire. You get, yeah, time slot sort of thing. Anyway, tip the trailer all the way up. The worst thing about this, actually, yeah, I wasn't on it yesterday. Ben's coated it with mud, which I was not very pleased about, but I've given it a go today. I said, how have you made it so messy? But to be honest, I've only added to it. So yeah, it's just pretty mucky. I've had to wear these waterproofs because taking the pipes in and out of the drawbar is pretty wet and horrible. And yeah, let's go and check out again. Yeah, so it's just mud everywhere basically. That's the worst part. Actually, otherwise, quite enjoying it. Almost there. They're really good trailers actually. Yeah, fair play AW. So we'll hop back in the cab now. It's a bit of a different video because I don't usually sort of wander around. I'm usually stuck in the tractor only. And then we'll head back to the orchard. It's pretty quick. You know, Raphael sort of keeps the hopper moving and just keeps everything tidy. So we've got one pad pretty much full there, and then this other one, which the plan is to fill that today, and then that'll do. So just see how we get on. I've got this because I keep getting the end of my overalls horrible and mucky, everything's wet and horrible. So anyway, there we go. So that is us done. So drop the trailer down a little bit. And drop the tailgate back down. There we go. And then just see, if you've got it up too high, you'll take the rubber off there, off on the grader. So go back a little bit. And then we can pull away like that without making too much damage onto the rubber. And trailer's in float and just slowly making its way down. So yeah, that's it really. We'll head back to the orchard and I'll catch you there and sort of show you the process. And then it's pretty much just repeat. So yeah, meet you back in the orchard. So yeah, here we are back in the orchard. As you can see, the weather has not helped. This is an orchard called Left Shed. It's the biggest orchard we've got down here. And yeah, what we're doing, I'm just taking the trailers off the top headland, and Jim down here, who's just coming down now, and the other Fendt is taking them off the bottom headland. So we're working our way up towards the fields up there, top and bottom diamond. So what I need to do on the top headland is, because the harvester's got the picking head on the right, he needs to turn left So I've got to turn the trailer around up at the top and then drop it off facing the way we've just come. So yeah, here's Jim. So we've got 3 of these AW trailers. We're just sort of running them between ourselves. But yeah, Ben's on the Massey with the blower, and then Paul's on the Fendt 312 with the wraparound SFM apple harvester. So yeah, we'll just turn ourselves around, unplug the pipes in the dry, and then pick up the next trailer, and I'll film all this, and then it sort of repeat the process really, so something a little bit different. You know, I've seen lots of things going around on Facebook of the weather causing havoc for drilling, the weather causing havoc for potato harvesting, but yeah, it's also a problem down here with the apples, more so with the travelling than actually getting the apples up. It actually just makes the apples a little bit more slick, so it's not really a bad thing, but for the kit, it obviously makes a mess. And in the spring, actually last year was not, the orchards looked even worse than this. So and they come back very well. They're rolled and chain harrowed as many times as needed, and it comes back. So this top bit's actually a track, so that's got stone underneath it, so it's all right. So turn ourselves around like this, find a bit of dry, of which there's a tiny bit up here, which we will make use of.